Hello guys, welcome back, and today we have Dr. Aman again with us to talk about the most asked questions on Quora about varicose veins. So Dr. Aman, how do I know if I have varicose veins?
So varicose veins is usually clinically diagnosed. You can see them yourselves. Either your physician or your surgeon can see them and diagnose. However, if I want to identify myself that if I have varicose veins or not, I need to see my legs, my ankle. There might be small dilatation of veins. That means thread-like or spider-like veins might be present around the ankle or behind the knee. If the varicose veins is at an advanced stage, you might have dilated vein, which is a bluish, purplish colored blood vessel traveling from the thigh to the ankle. So it can be seen physically. You might see it in a long mirror stand and you can be able to see it, or somebody else in your family can see at the back of your legs or the ankle and you can see it there.
Okay. Can spider veins turn into varicose veins?
Yes, of course. So spider veins is the initial or the first stage of varicose veins where small capillaries start to dilate, and effectively, because the pooling of blood is happening, effectively it reaches up to the thigh. So spider veins then gets progressed to varicose veins.
Okay. Can varicose veins burst?
Again, like we already said, of course, if a varicose vein is very dilated and there is a mass of collected blood in it, a small trauma or even itching can lead to damage to the skin, and the vessel is right below the skin, it might lead to burst and bleeding.
Okay.
And if it bleeds, there is a lot of blood loss because the blood is very collected and there is a lot of pressure in the vessel itself.
Is varicose veins a fatal disease?
So it's not fatal per se, that if you don't treat it, it will not lead to death, and that's what fatal means. However, there will be a lot of complications if you don't treat it, which might lead to more further complications that are not happy to be living with. So you want to treat them as early as possible so that you prevent those complications. The complications can be like an ulcer, can be like damage to the foot, damage to the other vessels around it, and venous disease of the foot is not a good disease to have. So you better treat it as early as possible.
Are varicose veins painful?
ये सब Quora पे पूछा है. Okay, so yes, Quora, Google, and then we'll answer some other Instagram and Facebook as well. But coming to Quora and back again, painful, usually not. If they are painful, that means there is some clot in the vessel and you must meet your physician or your surgeon immediately.
And how painful are they? And what happens when varicose veins are left untreated?
So, like I said, if you leave the blood vessel untreated and you don't wear stockings and the blood gets collected into the vessel, that means there is collection of blood. That collected blood starts to seep out of the vessel and then causes damage and complications. The complications start with itching, then pigmentation, and because then there is an ulcer or there is an injury to the foot, because of the pigmentation and the collection of blood, the healing is very poor. So the ulcer doesn't heal, and then you have a chronic venous ulcer which takes a very long time to heal, and then again leads to further complications, and then it would bleed, then it would get infected, and further complications damage the foot.
Is there a correlation between varicose veins and hemorrhoids?
Okay, so look, like we said, varicose veins is dilated veins which have collection of blood, and so is hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids or piles, which we commonly known as, also has collection of blood within the anal region. There are some diseases that because of back pressure into the venous system might lead to hemorrhoids and varicose veins altogether, and that's called portal hypertension or liver cirrhosis, where there is a liver damage. However, if you have hemorrhoids and varicose veins, you will probably also have esophageal varices. That means collected blood vessels in the esophagus or the food pipe, and you must meet your hepatologist or your surgeon or your physician, because then you need to understand that why you're having all of these together. Usually varicose veins is not correlated with hemorrhoids.
So this is an interesting one. What food is considered for varicose veins?
Considered to treat or considered to cause is my question. Wrong question on Quora. Please Quora, change
Both.
it.
Let's go for both.
So again, none of the food you can eat to cure or cause varicose veins. It's usually a physical disease which happens because of occupation. There are some medications like estrogen, if you have, and like females have more estrogen, leads to softening of the veins, and then they are easily dilatable. So it's not because of any food that you might lead to either treat or cause varicose veins.
So
पक्का खाने से नहीं होगा.
okay. Can varicose veins be cured by apple cider vinegar?
To drink or to put? That's my question.
Maybe put.
So no, apple cider vinegar will not treat your varicose veins. It cannot lead to curing varicose veins at all. Neither if you drink or to put it on your varicose veins.
Okay. Are there vitamins?
Who's asking these questions on Quora?
General public.
Yes.
Are there vitamins you can take to improve varicose veins?
So again, having vitamins is a good habit. Keep your stores and your reserves very in a very healthy range. But having vitamins will not cure varicose veins again. It's a physical problem. There is loss of walls within the veins. There is dilatation of the vein, which will not go back to normal on its own. Once you have varicose veins, progress to an advanced stage, it will not go back on its own. The final treatment is going to be surgery.
Okay. Can garlic be eaten to try and get rid of varicose veins?
You can try always. I will not ask you not to eat garlic. Italians eat a lot of garlic. Do they don't have varicose veins? The answer is in front of you. Of course they do. I don't know about other Italians, but the ones I've met, they don't.
Okay. क्या पानी पीने से varicose veins में हमारी कोई help होती है?
So drinking water is only going to have better body functions. So there's going to be lesser of dehydration. But again, varicose veins has nothing to do with it. Body will maintain its ecosystem and will maintain its blood volume even if you are dehydrated. And blood volume is the one that will lead to varicose veins.
How good are essential oils to reduce varicose veins?
Again, to apply or to eat. So they're good for the companies selling them. But again, like I said, varicose veins is a mechanical problem. You will need a mechanical solution to it, be it an external mechanism or an internal mechanism. You can wear stockings to prevent further upgrade. However, if it's already advanced, you will need to ablate the varicose veins. You will need to finish the vein in its entity altogether.
Do ice packs help varicose veins?
So sometimes when you have swelling around it or the blood collection has got some infection in it or there is an ulcer, ice packs may help in that local inflammation. But again, ice packs will not cure varicose veins altogether.
Can homeopathic medicines cure varicose veins?
I'm not an expert, but I don't think so, because none of the allopathic medications can, neither can homeopathic or Ayurvedic in my knowledge. But it's a mechanical problem, needs a mechanical solution.
Okay. Can massage therapy cure varicose veins?
Mentally, yes. You will feel that there are no varicose veins after a very good massage. Please go ahead.
Are varicose veins serious?
Very serious. Stop laughing, they are serious.
Okay.
So there is a problem and you must deal with it. You don't run around in a damaged car when the engine check light is on. If you don't go for a long drive, if your tire is already punctured. Similarly, if you have a varicose vein, you don't run around carrying a disease in your body. It is a disease, you must get it treated.
Can varicose veins be fully treated?
Yes, of course. Varicose veins can fully be treated with a lot of multiple options, and with advanced mechanisms today and advanced therapies today. There is minimal bed rest or there is no downtime for the patient at all. If you catch it early, you don't need any kind of surgery. It's only a small sclerotherapy that is injected into the vein and the vein disappears.
Does varikostop cream cure varicose veins or does it make them invisible?
I don't know if I should be able to answer that or not, but no, of course, like I said, you can hide it by using some foundation cosmetically. You might not be able to see it. You might be able to wear a nice dress. You might be able to go to a party without people trying to think what this bluish color mass is there on your leg. However, it will not get cured. It will always be there behind the curtain.
Will varicose veins go away if I lose weight?
So a lot of weight leads to a lot of fat around the vessels, and again the vessels become very soft. If the vein is there because of your fat, or in the abdominal mass or the abdominal fat leads to pressure, and because of the pressure the vein dilates. There might be some betterment into the varicose veins, but it will not get treated. Losing weight can prevent varicose veins from happening, but once it's formed, it will always be there.
Should varicose veins patient be suggested to join the gym for weight reduction and varicose?
So not a patient of varicose veins, but if you are healthier, if you are fitter, if you are already in the gym, you probably will not have varicose veins.
Is lemon good for varicose veins?
What are you reading? Where are you reading it from? Is lemon good for varicose veins? Yes. Why stop with lemon? Throw some mint, ginger, make a cocktail more potent. Yes, you can try alcohol as well. And like magic, you'll see veins melt away to oblivion. Clearly, the answer says it all. I don't have to read it. Where do you get these questions from? Itti research? Crema, para, varices and lotion made with these natural herbs are very popular for these reasons. They can avert vein problems from starting in the first place, and they can reduce their volume, which will improve your legs' appearance and they heal permanently. In addition, these improve your overall health by increasing the circulation, help you regain feeling of lightness, energy, and increase vitality. I'm going to live to 2000 years. No lie, my mom, where are you getting these things from? My mom drank some tea from Mexico. It is bark of some tree. She had a lot of varicose veins, and I have them too. She's 80 plus old and doesn't have any. She had them before she started making the tea. She's now in her 80s and no varicose veins. I'm going to take a picture of them. Please send that picture. I really want to see on that tree as well. Make them, because that's the only way you people would believe. Absolutely. Oh, she's given her email address as well. There's cure for everything out there, but this is how the government makes money out of drugs. Email me the pictures at XYZ. I'm 43 years old. My mom is 80. She has some bad memory that doesn't remember clearly. So the tree bark didn't treat Alzheimer's, but it did treat varicose veins. Good job.
Should people with varicose veins be suggested to go to gym for weight reduction?
So again, like I said, if you are fit, if you are healthy, if you are not obese, you can prevent varicose veins. So fit people usually have varicose veins as a rarity. They don't have varicose veins. But if you are obese, if you are fat, there is more chance of you to develop varicose veins. Also depends upon what your occupation is, how long you're standing. But losing weight will definitely help you prevent varicose veins.
Do home treatment for varicose veins actually work?
So, do home treatments for mental or depression, do they work? The answer is the same. They might or they might not, depending upon what you're trying. Again, I'm no expert at home treatments, but like I already repeated, mechanical problem needs a mechanical solution.
How can varicose vein cause vertigo?
They usually don't cause vertigo, but pooling of blood, when there is excessive blood loss, might lead to some kind of headache or some vertigo, that you might feel that you're having a spinning headache. Other than that, not at all.
Can varicose veins cause joint pain?
Not really. So varicose veins is a superficial vein right below the skin, has nothing to do with the joint. A dilated vein can only be attributed to the joint pain. Patients who have knee pain are usually elderly females who are usually overweight and fatty and have varicose veins at the back of their knee, and then they tend to say that the knee pain is because of this collected blood vessel, but that's not entirely true.
Can varicose veins cause breathlessness?
So varicose veins cannot cause breathlessness. The leg system has two veins. One is varicose veins, which is or superficial veins, which develop into varicose veins, and then there is the deep venous system. The blood from the superficial veins goes into the deep system and then is pumped to the heart. Whenever there is a clot in the deep venous system and that clot goes through the heart to the lung, that clot leads to a lung stroke, and that is exactly what causes breathlessness.
Okay. So by this we end our episode, and if you guys have any other questions, please comment down below.
See you.
Subscribe to the channel and stay healthy. Take care.